What's up, family? TKP. I wanted to take the time out to make this video to show you guys how to properly set up your Forex accounts, the fastest way to load and withdraw from your Forex account, the app that we use to put our trades in, and most importantly, the app that we use to manage the money in our account. All right. With that being said, let's get into the video. But before that, let's drop the intro. Oh. Okay, let's head over to Discord. From here, this will be the first video that you need to watch. This video shows how everything functions at Djoie Capital and how our system operates. Okay? To get started up with your Forex account, you will simply scroll down to the Forex section, click this tab, and if this is not showing, you would click the pinned messages, which will bring you to this message, which shows everything that you would need to get started up with your setup. So the first thing we would click is this message, Prosperity FX, and hit yep, and we'll get redirected to Prosperity FX, where we will sign up and use this particular broker because of the tight spreads that they have for crypto and Forex. All right. So after you get all of your credentials in, you should be asked to select the currency. Mine is USD. You should also be asked to select the leverage. Choose 500 or 1 to 500. From there, you should be taken to the main screen where it shows your dashboard. So give me a second and I'll pull everything up from my account. After you put all of your information in on the sign up page and go through the verification process and the authentication process, you should be able to see this window. From this window, you would simply click deposit, which brings you to this screen. After seeing this screen, our next step is to use our Cash App. Yes, Cash App can be used to fund our account using Bitcoin, which is so far the fastest way to load money and withdraw money from your account. With that being said, let me pull up my phone and we'll continue this video in a second. Okay guys, before we dive into our Cash App, after setting up the account with Prosperity FX, we were sent an email to log into MetaTrader 4, which was the other app that you guys were supposed to download from the Discord. So let's go over to MetaTrader 4. From here, we'll pull up the app. What you want to do is hit these 3 bars in the top left-hand corner to bring down this window. Go to Manage Accounts, hit the plus sign at the top, and go to Open an Existing Account. From here, you will want to type in Prosperity FX because it's most likely not going to show. I've signed into these brokers. That's why they're showing here. But for you, just type in Prosperity and you should see it pull up. Select Prosperity Live. And to make this thing or this process easier for you, you can go to your email on your phone, open up the email that was sent to you from Prosperity FX, click the trader account number, copy it, and paste it right into the login section. Select the trader password and paste it right into the password section and log in, sign in. From there, your account will be logged in. You can go to the quote side to set up all of the quotes or the different pairs that we trade in Forex, okay? In order to get these pairs up, you would simply click this plus sign, go to Forex crosses, and you can add all of the major pairs. After adding those, you can go to cryptos. The only cryptos that I send trades out on are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Stellar Lumens, and Dogecoin. So you can add those. You can go to metals. I trade gold, XAUUSD. To get to US oil, go to energies. That's also a pair that I trade, US oil. From there, let's go down to indexes, and you would select NAS 100, S&P 500, and US 30. Those are the only indices that I trade. From there, you should have your quote set up in your MetaTrader 4, and you should also be logged into your MetaTrader 4 through your Prosperity FX account. So from here, our account is set up. So let's head over to Cash App. Inside of your Cash App, you should see a bank at the bottom left-hand corner, or if you have funds inside of your Cash App, you should see whatever dollar amount that you have inside of your Cash App. You would click on this tab. Now, for privacy reasons, it won't allow me to show the contents of my Cash App on the screen recording, so I'll just walk you through it. You should see your account number, your routing number, and underneath it, you should see Bitcoin transactions. You click Bitcoin transactions and enable Bitcoin deposits and withdrawals. You'll get a series of questions. After completing them, you'll be asked to take a picture of the front and the back of your ID, as well as upload a selfie to verify your identity. Once everything is confirmed, your account would be verified to send and receive Bitcoin deposits. From there, you would come back to this screen and we would click the B at the bottom corner. After selecting the B, we would hit buy to purchase the Bitcoin. Now we'll purchase 500, so you can either click 500 or use this panel to pull it up to manually enter in whatever amount if you do not see the amount that you want to enter in. After entering in the amount, you'd hit next, and it will bring up the window where you have to either put in your fingerprint or put in your PIN number, whichever way you set up your account to verify your purchases. After we verify the purchase, you'll see the dollar amount of Bitcoin that we purchased in the top. And in order to send our Bitcoin after purchase, we'll have to go back to Prosperity FX, create a deposit with a receipt. In that deposit receipt, we'll receive a Bitcoin address. After receiving our Bitcoin address, we'll come back, click this arrow, which allows us to send. We'll copy that address from Prosperity FX and we'll paste it after entering in the total amount of Bitcoin that we purchased. And from there, we'll have our account funded. Let's go back to the home screen and fund our account so we can get started. Okay, now that we have everything set up, let's go ahead with the deposit. We will select deposit. Select our wallet, mine is USD. Select the deposit type, which is Bitcoin. From here, you would type in the deposit amount, which is $500 in this case. Okay, now let's go to proceed to the payment page. From here, real simple process. Copy this Bitcoin address. This address is the address that you will paste in your Cash App to send the funds that we purchased inside of Cash App with the Bitcoin to our Prosperity FX account. Okay. Once you send those funds in your Cash App to Prosperity FX, they will ask you to type in that Bitcoin address, and they'll ask you about the sending speed. I chose 10 cent, which sent mine to my account within an hour, which is cool. After everything is sent and you go through the approval process and everything is approved, you will see the funds show up here where your wallet is. Okay. At that point, you'll just select internal transfer, go from wallet to MetaTrader, select whatever your currency is, mine is USD, and then you would select the account you would like to transfer the money to. At that point, you just put in that amount, $500. But in most cases, after purchasing Bitcoin on Cash App, there are fees. So it may be more so like $4.95. And at that point, you would just select request transfer, and those funds will be sent to your MetaTrader 4 account immediately. From that point, you're all set up. Your account is funded. Altogether, this process Shouldn't take any longer than 15 to 20 minutes.
We got the easy part out of the way. Let's get to the easier part. Copy and paste. For starters, to find or locate my setups, you would look underneath Crypto World, underneath Trade Ideas, which normally has the trades that will fall under the indices, Forex Ideas, Crypto Ideas, and also Commodities. In order to find the setups for options, you would look underneath the Ultimate Trader tab, underneath Trade Ideas. If you click TradingView Charts, again, this section shows the charts that we use to support whatever bias we have on the setups that we send out, whether it's a buy or a sell. So if you are at intermediate level to advanced level trader, you can use this section to figure out why we chose to do whatever we did. So let's go back to the Forex Ideas section, and we're going to use this trade Euro USD as an example. Okay, first thing you'll see is the pair. You'll see the order, which says buy, stop loss, and different target areas. I also give you the percentage to risk, which is 3% on every trade, and risk reward. The risk reward shows you how much we are looking to get in return if all trades hit their target areas, and what we are putting up as far as the risk. So with this one, it's 1 to 17. Since we're risking 3%, it would be 3 times 17. That'll be your return. Okay, so now that we have the notification that come in, the first thing that we pay attention to is the stop loss and the pips. From this point, we go to the app FX Calculator, which will help us manage our accounts. Okay, it doesn't matter how much I win in this group. If you guys do not use proper leverage on your account, you will blow your account. Improper leverage could cause you to lose the gains from 6 or 7 trades in one trade. Okay, so let's be robotic in our approach to find the consistency that you're looking for. So with that being said, after you notice that we're supposed to risk 3%, let's go down to position size and let's calculate our position size. You select your currency. Mine is USD. Select the currency pair. In this case, it is Euro USD. The account size is $500. Risk ratio, make sure you have percentage selected and not amount, and make sure you put in 3. From here where it says stop loss, put the number of stop loss from the setup underneath this section, which is 8. If we scroll all the way down, it will tell you the amount that we're risking and the amount that you should put up underneath standard lot. It says 0.188. So in this case, we'll only use the 2 numbers behind the decimal. So let's go back to Discord. Now that we have our lot size, let's pull up MetaTrader. From here, the first section that should pop up is the quote section. The only thing that you would need to do is locate the pair. In this case, it's right here. You just hold the pair, hit new order, and it brings up this screen. At the top, you see market execution. Market execution simply means whenever you press buy or sell, this trade will be active. Okay. If you don't see sell limit or buy limit next to order, then it will be market execution. So with that being said, we were told to put up a 0.18, but in this case, we have 4 different target areas. So we want to split this up into different position sizes. So let's use a 0.05 3 times. And for the last trade, use a 0.3. But since this is just an example, we're not actually going to put this trade in because it's already hit target areas. So the only thing that we would do is look at the number for the stop loss, which is 1.02292, and you would place it underneath the section that is underlined by the red tab. If you have an iPhone, it may say stop. And underneath the green tab where we're supposed to put our target areas, if you have an iPhone, you may see target. So for this area, you just simply put in the number that you see underneath target 1. 1.18995. Okay. So at this point, you just hit buy and this trade is open. It's just that easy. Now, after putting this trade in for the first target, we would go through the same process, click new order to put in the trade for the second TP, which is 1.19212. You hit buy, hold Euro USD, open a new order, third TP, same stop loss, 1.19475, and you hit buy, okay? And follow the same steps for the fourth TP. Now, even though you have 4 trades, it's split up in between the recommended lot size, which allows us to risk 3% on this trade. So losing all of them together, we will only lose $15. And again, that falls underneath our risk guidelines. So this is a perfect setup. If we hit 1 TP and we see the trade start going against us, we just close the rest of the positions. Okay, so from here, let's say, for instance, we have a trade with a different order name. So let's scroll up. This one says sell limit next to order. So you would click market execution and it will give you a drop down panel that says buy limit or sell limit. We'll click sell limit. And for the entry price, we'll put the entry price underneath price. So let me pull this up a little bit. The entry price is 1.18629. The stop loss, let's delete this. The stop loss is 1.18772. And we will follow the same process for the target areas. So the first target area will be 1.18011, and you would hit place. Leave the expiration at good until cancel, which simply means this trade will be open until you actually hold it and delete the trade. Okay, from this point, we're in my demo account. So let's look at a trade that's already open to show you guys how to modify a trade once you're in it. Let's pull up a trade and show you guys how to modify it once you're in it. So let's go back. So let's say, for instance, we have a trade open. We're in profit on this trade and you get a message to move your trade to break even or to move your trade in profit. You would simply hold the trade, select modify order. At that point, where it says stop loss, I have to do it again. Where you see stop loss, we would change the stop loss. All right, now how do you know where to change the stop loss? Hold the same hold the same trade and select chart. This brings up the chart that shows you where you entered in on your setup and where you are in your setup. So on this particular trade, we entered in here. So let's just put the stop loss above it by using this crosshair tool to find the level right above our stop loss. So this one is 0.60334. Let's just go to a trade, modify it, and edit the stop loss, 0.60334. Select modify, and now we just move that trade into profit. Okay? And that's how you do it. So while we're at it, let's do the same thing for the other trade. 60334, let's modify. 60334. Now you have both of your trades in profit, so you won't lose a winning trade. Okay. Now this covers everything that you will need to know as far as putting in the trades and also protecting your money and how to lose. If we lose, we only lose 3%.
Now that we have our account set up, you can see that the process is pretty simple. So from here, it just takes a little repetition, put it in these trades, and you'll get to the point where you can do it in a matter of seconds. All right. So thank you for your time. I hope this video made sense and it made things easier for you. You guys have a great day. Happy trading.